If I go back to his translation, I want the Muslim to read with me, please. Let us see how many Muslims will leave Islam today because of you, Mr. Insan.
He found it is in a spring.
Hold on. You stupid, you said to us that this is what happened when you see the sunset in the ocean. But the Quran says a spring. Is that your translation? Is that the one you approved? Where is the ocean? Anyone see ocean there? And now you are going to tell me spring of water became ocean? Spring is not even a river. Spring usually is something for little tiny body of water. Is not a river. It's like little water coming from the ground. That is not even a river. It is a little fountain of water coming from the ground. So how you lie to the Muslims saying this is the ocean? When the translation you put for us in the screen, it says a spring. Muhammadan, all of you, do you see the word spring? Is that my word? He said I translate as I wish. I never did that. This is what he chose for us. Now which one of those in Indonesian language is a spring? Hold on, let me take a snapshot for it. And you guys, you tell me which one of the Indonesian language is the word spring, so we can put it in the screen. Which one is the word spring in Indonesian? Which one? Which one? Tell me the word. Which word is the spring in the Indonesian translation? I'm waiting. Mata air. Where is the word mata air? Show me in his translation, guys. Show me in his translation.
Until when he reached the setting of the sun, he found it is in a spring of murky water. Near it he found a people. God said, O Zulkifli, until when he reached the setting of the sun, he found it is in a spring of murky water.
All right. Let us open the snapshot and you low it. Okay, the word low it. Let us see. All right. Let us put it in the screen without YouTube sign. People read with me. Indonesian people read with me. This is his translation, not mine. Not mine. I do not speak Indonesian, but they told me that this is the word spring. Do you see it? So how this liar, he says to you that this is about the ocean and where the ocean is. Lot is a sea. Oh, so translation here they lie too. So they lie, huh? They lie in the, you see, they lie in their translation. Lot is a sea. They lie, you see, when they translate to the Indonesian, they lie. In English, in his own screen, it says a spring. And this is exactly what it says in Arabic. So when they translate, the liars, they change the word spring into lot, which mean an ocean. So who is the liar? Insan, who is the liar? Let us zoom in more. I think everybody will be dying laughing at your lies, my friend. Shame on you. In this age you do this. Shame on you. You know, when I was like in your age, like 1,000 years ago, I was way smarter than this, man. What is this? Okay, so Muslims, this guy, he did lie to you. He says to you in the Indonesian translation that this is what the Quran is saying, but here he's saying spring. In the Muslim website it says spring. In Arabic it says spring. Shame on you. You have no dignity. If we go to the Arabic Quran, we will find the Quran confirm that this is a spring of water. Here we go. وجدها تغرب في عين حمئة. عين. You know, don't you Muslim, you say حور عين. حور عين. This is عين. عين is an eye. Eye. You know, in Arabic we call a spring of water an eye of water because it's small, tiny. See how they lie to you. So all this is, you know, scandal, and this is drama, and Christian Prince lie to you, and you are the one lying to those poor Indonesian. You know what? I will change the translation here. I will switch to Indonesian to see in the Muslim Indonesian translation. Do they make it ocean too? Where is the Indonesian translation? Let us see. Indonesian, Urdu. What is the Indonesian? Malay. I don't see Indonesian here. Where is Indonesian? Here we go. Indonesian Russia. Okay, here we go. Let us see if they lie here in the translation. Here we go. They lie too here. They lie. Look. And here it says ocean. But it doesn't say that. Even in his video. In his video it says a spring of murky water. Do you see Indonesian how they lie to you? In order to cover the lie, they say this is the Quran saying he found the sunset in the ocean, but it doesn't say that in the unbelievable. You are just a stupid idiot. And this is why we say you cannot learn Islam from Muslims. For first, they fabricate translation. Secondly, they do anything to defend the Quran with no dignity and the proof in front of you. In the same video, we have two words. One is saying a spring of water, and one is saying an ocean. Which one? And all of us, we knew that the word spring cannot fit in any way, in any mean with the ocean. Now, if we go back to the Quran, we have to go to the English translation. Let us open it in different page so we can go back to the Indonesian and see if there is anything to compare between this and that, you know. Okay. All right, let us continue from here. Until when he reached the setting of the sun. Muslims, just to show you how Muslim they fabricate translation, I will just change the translator. All of them, they are Muslims. All of them, they are Muslims. Look what will happen. This is Yusuf Ali translation. I will choose different translator, a Pakistani, you know, and this guy, he was supporting Mujahideen. Like Hilali Khan. Let us see this Hilali Khan, what he will say. Look what happened here. Until when he reached the setting place of the sun. The setting what? The setting place of the sun. And look, the Quran confirmed that this is a special place for the sun to what it said. Why? Because this guy, he controlled the whole earth. And he did not meet that place yet. So he keep going in his journey, keep going, until when he reached the setting place of the sun, not the time when the sun set, because sun set every day. Here there's a special occasion. Allah is reporting something nobody knows. Until he reached the setting place of the sun, he found it setting. Who is the one saying he found it? Allah, not Zulqarnain. So let us say, for the sake of argument, Zulqarnain, he thought the sun set in a spring of muddy water. How Allah he say he found it? He should not say that, because when I say he found, that's mean I'm reporting a fact. Who is saying he found it? Allah. Aka Muhammad. So what Allah saying? He found it. So he's reporting a find. Sitting where? In a spring of a black, muddy, hot water. Why it is hot? You see, there is something they did not mention to you in your Indonesian translation, I guess, that this water is hot. Why it's hot? Is the ocean hot? No, but there is a spring of waters who they are hot. Correct? There is hot water, and I believe they are existing in Indonesia, where the spring of water coming from the ground and it is hot. And there are legions who people believe that the sun get their heat from there. So the sun go under the throne of Allah, and because the throne of Allah in the top of that hot water, and he found near it, look at this, he found near what? He found near the water, which is what? Which is a spring of water. And you know what, Muslims, let us say this guy, he's doing his best to defend Islam, and he said it clearly that the one who say that the Quran teach the sun set in murky water is a liar. Did he say that? He said that, right? Let me make you hear it again. The one who say the sun set in a murky water, he is lying. That's what he said. We will see if this is true or not.
Christian Prince said that Quran wasn't a God's revelation because according to him it was impossible for the sun to set in the black mud, as written in Al-Kahfi verse number 86. The accusation that Christian Prince made really prove his foolishness, all without he realized he was revealed his own lies and foolishness. It proved that he didn't read the Quran, Al-Kahfi verse 86 correctly. Or he knew it but deliberately translated it as he liked, so that Muslims doubt their holy book. I will quote the Al-Kahfi verse 86. Until when he reached the setting of the sun, he found it is in a spring of murky water. He found it is in a spring of murky water. He found it is in a spring of murky water. He found it is in a spring of murky water. He found it is in a spring of murky water. He found it is in a spring of murky water.
And the Christian is a liar. He always lies. The prophet he received sound like a bill. It's not a bill. It sounds like a bill, like a